If you survive part 1, now the final part is here. Question 11 says, is the JAMB syllabus important? Of course, yes. The JAMB syllabus is very important because most questions come from it. At least 90% questions come from it. I'm saying this from experience. Number 12 says, can I register twice in 1 year? Nope. You cannot register more than once in 1 year. And of course, you know it expires after 1 year. The results, whatsoever you got, good or bad, expires after 1 year. So you have the chance to write the next year if you are not already in school. Number 13 says, what is the exam duration? It's a maximum of 2 hours. A detailed explanation of that is also in our channel, a free channel where we give you updates, quizzes, classes. I personally teach there too, and most of our tutors teach there. Number 14 says, can I write JAMB twice in 1 year? Of course, I think I've answered the question like this earlier. The answer is no, you cannot write JAMB twice in 1 year. Number 15 says, is calculator allowed? No. Calculator is not allowed. But in JAMB CBT, an on-screen calculator is actually provided, so you would have it there. But this on-screen calculator, I used to call it main market calculator because it involved the major signs like plus, minus, multiplication and division, then the basic numbers from 1 to 9 and 0, right? Basically. So there is nothing else. You don't have a scientific calculator, you don't have anything. If you got to this point of this video, it is best that you follow our channel, like this video, share it, and make sure you save it so that the algorithm will keep bringing this to you. Okay, the next question is question 16, which says, what if I miss my exam date? A lot of this happened last year. What would happen is nothing else but the fact that you're going to forfeit it and resit it. And last year was terrible and funny. I just hope it's not that bad this year. We hope it doesn't get that bad this year, right? Number 17 says, can I register in a different state? Of course, yes. Center will be in that state. There, I think the 36 states of Nigeria, including the capital, has JAMB centers scattered everywhere, right? Question number 18 says, high score, does it guarantee admission? Well, no, I'm sorry to say. High score do not guarantee admission because most times admission depends on aggregates plus post-TME plus requirements for that particular school. There is also something we call catchment area, which I made a video about last session. I'm going to make a fresh video about it again for this session based on updated information, right? Number 19 says, smartest step after registration. What is the smartest step you can do after registration? After registration, the smartest step you can do is to begin consistent study. Another smart step I would advise you to do is to buy your JAMB SWOT 2.0 published by Inclusify. Here, I personally cooked that particular 2.0 to be more beautiful than 1.0, so you are going to need it. It's the way to go. It has a lot of study materials inside. It has a lot of links, a lot of access to groups, a lot of things. It's your JAMB handbook. It's basically the particular handbook you need to survive this exam. You need to succeed. Succeed is the word. You need to succeed in this exam. Again, do constant CBT practice and then do concept mastery. Most of these things are enshrined in your JAMB SWOT. But just in case you're not the kind of person that likes to spend on your education, you can join our free channel where we'll ship out some of these things for free. The final question is this: when does admission start? Admission starts immediately after JAMB results and post-TME is concluded. When your JAMB result is out, after some months, you're going to start doing your post-TME. After that post-TME, you're going to start talking about admissions. But in my opinion, that's not what should bother you right now. Just stick around and you get all the information. Good luck once again.